Climate change. Protect nature, preserve life. The reality of climate change causes, effects, and solutions. Climate change refers to long term alterations in Earth's temperature, weather patterns, and atmospheric conditions driven mostly by human activities such as fossil fuel combustion, deforestation, and industrial operations. These activities emit greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide and methane, which trap heat in the atmosphere and contribute to global warming. What are the causes? The cause of climate change is mostly caused by human activities that raise the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas emits significant volumes of CO2, which traps heat and contributes to global warming. Deforestation contributes to climate change by decreasing the amount of trees that absorb CO2 from the atmosphere. Evidence of climate change. Climate change is evidenced by a variety of scientific observations and environmental changes occurring around the world. Global temperatures have been steadily rising, with the last several decades being the hottest on record. Ice caps and glaciers in the Arctic and Antarctic are melting at an alarming rate, raising sea levels and posing a threat to coastal towns. The effects on the environment. Climate change has far reaching environmental impacts, particularly for ecosystems and biodiversity. Rising global temperatures cause glaciers and polar ice caps to melt, raising sea levels and endangering coastal communities with inundation. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires have also increased in frequency and severity, causing damage to forests, farmlands, and wildlife habitats. So it's just summarized into 4 points. First, rising temperatures. Two, melting ice caps. Third, extreme weather events. And finally, disruptions to ecosystems. Now, the effects on human life. Climate change has a substantial impact on human life, including health, livelihood, and overall well being. Rising global temperatures lead to heat related illnesses and the spread of diseases like malaria and dengue fever as ecosystems change. Extreme weather disasters such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts destroy homes, displace populations, and interrupt food and water supply, causing hunger and economic instability. Agriculture is also severely impacted as unpredictability. Global efforts to combat climate change. Global initiatives to prevent climate change entail collaboration across countries, organizations, and individuals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote sustainable behaviors. Many countries are investing in renewable energy, such as solar and wind power, while simultaneously enacting regulations to protect forests and encourage sustainable agriculture. Future outlook. The future of climate change is dependent on current measures to minimize greenhouse gas emissions and adapt to environmental changes. The worst effects of climate change can be reduced with considerable efforts to transition to renewable energy, implement sustainable policies, and limit deforestation. Finally, we say that climate change is a serious worldwide problem that has an impact on human existence, the environment, and the future of the planet. It's mostly brought on by human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, which causes ecosystem upheaval, harsh weather, and rising temperatures. Climate change has serious repercussions that affect livelihoods, health, and food security.